welcome to 32, right?
Episode number 32.
Episode number 32. We are looking forward to the year 2019. Our prediction in terms of growth hacking, growth marketing, growth whatever, right?
This should be coming out on December 1st, on December 31st, 2018, maybe January 1st. Whenever you're going to listen to it, you have probably landed in a fresh new year.
Yes, 2019.
And while we were discussing in the last episode about what we have learned from 2018, we don't want to just give you what our plans are for 2019, but what our predictions are in the world of growth marketing, growth hacking, what's going to change that is going to impact our businesses and your businesses too. Yeah. So let's kick it off. What is your first prediction?
Yeah, first prediction is, we talked about it in episode number 30. It's something about people, development of the people. I hope and I see young people developing faster.
Okay.
So I started my personal development thing.
Yeah.
Maybe with the beginning of my studies with 21, I would say, or 20 or 21. And then it took me 4.5 years for studying because I did a real diploma. It took 4.5 years, it's like it is.
Yeah.
So then I was starting my first job was 26. Then it took me 4 or 5 years until the point I really know what I want to do or what I'm doing. And what I see building up my own team now is people are so young. They are starting thinking, I think the good people are starting thinking about what they want to do with 19, 20, 21, experimenting out, try to learn something. That's something.
So more young people developing faster.
Developing faster, what means for businesses, small businesses, medium businesses, big businesses, you have to think about these people. They are not the professional people on the job market, but I think there is a big chance to grab them and to make good growth hackers out of them.
And I think it has something to do with my next prediction. I think in 2019, more than ever, we already seen this, but that video trumps every other media. And why this correlates to yours is because we just look at YouTube, look at Instagram, look at how many super young people from 13 to 25 are having millions of subscribers, actively engaging with them in ways we have never seen before. And that is because video is such a, you can grab us here. If you're watching this on YouTube, you get a much deeper bond with us than on any other medium. Audio is something special. I think podcasting still has a great year ahead of it, but video is the shit. That is my prediction. And if you haven't jumped on the bandwagon of video, get out your phone and do your first selfie video, please.
That's the only thing I want to add. So what I'm figuring out with personal brands, with startup, with working with personal brands, with startups, and with even the big corporates, everybody. So we too, everybody has this barrier in yourself to not to start a video. First excuse is, oh, what about the equipment? Second one is, oh, what should I say? Third one is, my haircut. Fourth one is, oh, I don't like the people are doing the video selfies or something. So
that'd be different if you don't like
nobody cares about your excuses, but videos on rise. All platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, they are just pushing the videos and the algorithms. So that means for you, just start. Start doing the first video, and then the second. Stick to doing video or to publishing videos continuously. And I think that's really important.
One example, look at YouTube at the channel. It's a 3-week-old channel. It's called Girlfriend's Review about video games. They have this claim, this is not a review about Fallout, this is about a review of how it is to live with somebody who plays Fallout. And I thought, I was like, how did they get 300,000 subscribers in 3 weeks? Yeah, look at our subscriber count. They have something there. Yeah, and you never see the face of the girl. Never. You see the game. You see the game. So you don't need to be it. You just need to have a good idea that really touches the market. And just do it. Execute on it for a couple of months, and then review it if you want to continue or not. Yeah. Even we have to change our video game from time again. So what's your next prediction?
Young people and videos on the rise. Still on the rise. So next one, I would say, is something like the big businesses.
Yeah.
So I think they got the point now that they are moving too slow. So if it is the big automotive companies or whatever it is, so they learned that they are moving too slow. What I see is they figured out what are maybe the possibilities to move faster, and I predict they will do. They have to, but they will do. Start their whatever accelerator programs, innovation programs to change their visions and not to say we did it always like this and this means that it will work out in the end for the next 10 years. They will execute because they are not that stupid like everybody says.
Yeah, and they must do it.
They must.
Now.
That's the reason why they will do.
And we have the chance to work with lots of big companies and see how those teams develop. And like with the one caveat that this enthusiasm that those teams show is not extinguished again and again, we will see big companies move much faster because in contrast to us founders, they actually care about methodology and personnel development and getting a grip on the system of moving faster. Yeah? Well, we are just naturally moving fast, but we are bad at the scaling part. And the only thing that is still missing between for the big companies to move faster is the connection between their cool, innovative teams and getting the product into the scalable business units. Yeah, because this is where they die. They start to be fast. Now I see that again and again. But the idea is, as soon as they move back to the big companies, they die. Yeah. 2019, they will start to figure this out. Yeah. And from then on, I like that prediction. So my next one would be, I'm an analytics nerd, and I see the development of new beta functions from Google Analytics and Facebook Analytics. I think the whole predictive analytics game is going to be much, much more accessible. That means that stuff like scoring your lead value, people coming to your website, signing up, making a prediction of how likely they are to convert. This is going to be super accessible to most people, just as much as you see how, like the traffic numbers, where do people come from. You will see stuff like predictive analytics spread through all of your analytics suites, and be able to make use of that. I think you have an accompanying prediction to this.
So fits together what I wish. So we have this GDPR disaster in 2018. Congrats.
I wish this was gin.
Yeah. And what I'm looking for, or what I'm waiting for, is that I think there's not a good name for it. It's something like personal data privacy. So we are tracked everywhere on websites with video cameras here and here. And I think the solution in the end is not the GDPR or some laws or rules or something. For me, the solution is in the people themselves. That means in the awareness, starting with child age, to start thinking about which part of my data, my personal data, which part is safe. So what is important? I have to decide by myself. Which data are important? Which data do I have to protect from outside? And what kind of data you can track? So, and that's something that starts in the awareness of the people. So when I think about myself, I would say all websites I'm visiting, I know I'm tracked because it's our business, right? But I don't care. I don't care if
Yeah.
somebody knows which websites I visit. But maybe the reason why I don't care is because I'm not visiting some special kind of websites with diseases or Pornhub or whatever it is.
But where you would care is when you upload a picture of your daughter to the web. And I would so love to see in 2019 that I would be willing to trust that system again. To upload a picture of my daughter and not to find it anywhere on the web.
That's it. And then the world tries to solve this kind of problem with rules and laws and cookie banner policy.
That's not the solution.
Where I say, no, I think it starts with the protection of your WhatsApp password. Your keychain thing from your iPhone or something. We are talking about password, so secret passwords or whatever the solution is. Because so we are sending pictures of our daughter. So me and my wife, we are WhatsApp. And is WhatsApp safe? So it's encrypted now, but is this the way it is safe or not?
It's the question, how safe is your phone?
Yeah, that's it.
And then you have people who can pay for the safety and buy an iOS device by Apple, or you cannot, and you have to live with less safety and security in your life, and that is not a fair exchange. So let's see a good improvement there in 2019, and I think the predictive analytics part will help. Because if our algorithms were smarter, there would be less and less necessity for personal information. We could make smart decisions about visitors of our website independent of having to attach that to a unique user ID that is attached to pictures and phone numbers and that. So I really hope that those two fields come together as friends and not as enemies. So I think we have one last prediction, that I would make. It is the rise of the impact entrepreneurship, or the people who are really following a clear purpose in their entrepreneurial path. If you look at the last Pirate Summit here in Cologne, there were so many people driven more by impact than by maximizing profits. And that aligns very well with the newer generations, Gen Y, Gen Z, that value doing something with meaning much more than earning the maximum amount of money. That you can't even grab them, you can't even get them. But those people are also starting to be entrepreneurs now. And we see a lot more business sense in the social entrepreneurship scene. What do you think about that?
True. So I didn't know the term before.
I think it's still being established, like social entrepreneurship, impact entrepreneurship. We shall see.
If you explain it like this, I would say, lucky me. I would say I'm always for sure. I'm revenue oriented as well because we have to build up our business. But in the end, for myself, I'm so much into this. Helping people coming into this growth mindset and to execute ideas, their ideas. Maybe it's not 100% impact driven, but maybe it's 80%. Where I say, okay, and that's the reason. That's my motivation. What triggers me to do even more and more and more to help the people execute their ideas. So I would agree with this.
We would love to hear what you are predicting for 2019, definitely.
Maybe there's one more question. Do you see some new portals, like social media portals or whatever it is? Like every year is coming something up like Snapchat, WhatsApp, or LinkedIn is coming. Maybe
we see another ELO that just comes and goes nowhere.
Is there something what you
can
see in the dust?
I don't think so. No new social media platforms.
What happens to Facebook? Because all people are saying, people are leaving Facebook. What do you think?
I think still for at least 2019 it will remain the most trafficked website and mobile app. At the time we have to consider that they own Instagram, that they own WhatsApp, that they own the Messenger.
And maybe they can bring it together or something?
I see the rise of Facebook ad platform again within Messenger. I think that is the new game. I have from one project deep insights where they moved also around like a lot of the ad blocking through Messenger. So there's a huge pull from the business end to solve this problem. Yeah, especially for the big publisher. They are rising at the moment in millions per day. Yeah, within the Messenger app platform, which is not that much of a thing at the moment, right? So that would be my prediction.
Some ideas for e-commerce maybe. So the e-commerce part is always looking for Google algorithm changes. And what I learned this year in 2018 was my start was an Amazon entrepreneur business. Yeah, I tried to sell my Cologne Carnival shirts via Amazon. I didn't tell it. Via Amazon, and so okay, Amazon is a big business and it's a search engine optimizing part.
Yeah.
Same like Google, but it's another story. Yeah. It's another challenge where I say, okay, everybody. So in my filter bubble, because it is old, everybody is still talking about Google, and then they start talking about social media ads. Then some of the guys started to talk about Amazon, but I think Amazon is still maybe 10% or 20% of the people talking about it. Where I say, okay, and I think Amazon could be
the shit. I think if you would make real money in 2019 with growth marketing skills, it would be offering like go to already existing Amazon sellers and offer them to build a Shopify or WooCommerce funnel as a reliability and safety net from their Amazon businesses, because Amazon got you by your balls, yeah, definitely.
But they have the users.
And to really get to different platforms as well, because Amazon is becoming so big and so powerful, and yeah, we will definitely see a rise in that, and we're gonna have lots of fun business in that area. Yeah.
Something else?
Let's wrap this up, man.
Yeah.
It's 2019. We are looking forward to see you guys in the next year, if you still want us around. We talked about that last time.
Is there something about hardware?
IoT and RFID I see rising.
RFID?
Again, definitely.
Again, huh?
Yeah. I see that from the IOX lab in Düsseldorf that it's becoming a really new hot topic. Again,
yeah.
Always
I remember in my old Trusted Shops times we were playing around with some.
I did research about Messenger, like about chatbots, and there was a big peak like around 2004 to 6, and it died down. And the theory behind it was like we didn't have the devices back then. There was also a big virtual reality peak now. Yeah. Maybe we see some more virtual reality, but I don't believe it yet. Because my brain is not VR ready.
And what about so I ordered a new iPhone this week, and I'm not this into iPhone 8. No, I have no idea what the current iPhone is, so I know now, but not before. So what about this device thing? Having this iPhone, Android, whatever device, the rise of the Google Glass, or what? So what's the next step? Is it 2019? I don't think so.
No.
But
I see a bit more augmented reality. I don't know. It still feels too much like a technical solution in search of a problem. Yeah.
I have one more. TV will even die more.
Oh, and I contradict that.
Yeah?
I will. I would say the sales of real TVs is going to increase because
the hardware.
Hardware.
Sure.
It's going to increase because of subscription models like Netflix. Yeah.
Totally agree.
But the good old TV channels, I hope they either make a good turnaround or they just drop off the earth. Yeah. Like they should.
So yesterday I had a conversation with my team, really young guys, and they said I talked about Zatu, Cheers to Berlin. It's like an online streaming service. It's pretty old, so before Netflix and Amazon Prime Video and so on. And they said, okay, what is it for? I said, okay, you can watch RD, ZDF, RTL but online. Yeah. And then the young guy said, okay, but you have this kind of RD Mediathek and so on. I said, yeah, but it's just in one place. And so I think it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting what's coming there next, because in terms of advertising, so today you have to book something like a TV ad on R&D in 5 minutes before the target shot starts. But maybe the best place to have an ad is it will move. It will move to, or it is moved already to another direction. Yeah. I think that's interesting.
Maybe we see like a cheaper half-price Netflix with ads. Yeah. We shall see.
What about?
We have time.
One more. What about cars or moving? Is it? What about this?
I see lots of companies currently extending their infrastructure for e-charging. Yeah, like e-charging. I've seen so many different solutions now. From parking houses to modular systems to garden setups to everything, to roof tiles that connect with your car, to inductive charging. We're going to see the first big German brand, Porsche, bringing out the model Taycan, which will make, like Tesla, e-vehicles cool again for Germans. Yeah, and I'm hoping that they have the same.
And we are still missing the charging.
Well, we are missing the charging infrastructure, so I see
we have to go to the Netherlands.
that a lot is invested there, and I really hope we get the support from the governments as well to enforce by law the necessity of e-charging opportunities in parking garages. This is what kept me from buying an electric car 2 years ago. Exactly 2 years ago. I wanted to buy a Model X. My house union, they decided against having any kind of electricity in the whole 50-car garage. Yeah, so
okay,
this needs to be our last prediction.
2019.
Go to GrowthArtic.com.
Have a good start,
and we love you for tuning in.
Bye bye.
See ya. Bye.